How you doing, everybody? Sean O'Kane here from Chip Estimate TV, ChipEstimate.com. Welcome to the 55th Design Automation Conference here in San Francisco, California. Let me tell you a little bit about ChipEstimate.com. We are an IP portal or ecosystem comprised of over 200 of the world's largest IP providers and foundries. We're all working together to help the designer, you, become more successful in your next design project by accessing the most up-to-date silicon-proven IP available on ChipEstimate.com. With me today is Ashraf Takla, President and CEO of Mixel, a leading provider in high-performance analog and mixed-signal semiconductor intellectual property cores. And Mixel, they have their complete IP catalog on ChipEstimate.com as well, so that you can search freely and find their videos, find their IP, find their technical articles and white papers. It's all there. So to put it succinctly, Mixel, they put the IP in MIPI. Mixel also, once again, they have their catalog on ChipEstimate, so that's great. Now, which is really interesting, you're celebrating 20 years.
That's correct.
20 years of success. And I know you're looking forward to the next 20.
Sure.
But it doesn't look like you've aged a bit.
I'm not sure about that. I'm sure I did.
Tell me a little bit about that journey.
Well, it's a fascinating journey. I started with myself, in my house.
Yeah.
And we grew from there. There are over 50 people now.
Wow.
We are privately held, self-funded, and we are very proud of our ability to continue to grow independently and make decisions very quickly and make very good decisions for ourselves. So time flies, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. What's new and exciting at Mixel with the latest development in MIPI?
Sure. Yeah, of course we continue to focus on MIPI. The latest product that we have is a C-PHY D-PHY combo. It supports both the D-PHY, which is the most dominant PHY in the market today for MIPI applications, but it also supports the C-PHY, so with the one IP you can support both. We were the first IP provider to silicon prove and make that IP available. We have seen great traction with that IP. We have multiple customers. We have ported it in different nodes, different foundries. Most of our customers are sensor camera application customers, but we also have some customers display application. This IP is very unique because it enables our customers to continue to support D-PHY, which is very dominant. In the same time, be ready to support C-PHY as it gains traction. And they are able to get all the added advantages of the C-PHY, such as the higher data rate, the lower power.
Yeah. So, go ahead. Did you really add to that?
Yeah, no, I think it's, again, we are on the second generation of that IP. So higher data rates, and we continue to port it to different nodes, different foundries based on customer
That's
support.
my next question. What nodes and foundries is the Mixel PHY available in?
Well, we have very wide support for different foundries, different nodes, all the way from 180 down to 16 nanometer, going to 7. We support eight different nodes and 8 different foundries. Of course, this is not just for the C-PHY, D-PHY, but this is for all our PHYs. So we support D-PHY, we support C-PHY, M-PHY. So between all of those different PHYs, we support it in 8 different nodes, 8 different foundries. And of course, we port it based on customers. So any additional nodes or foundries, we are able to port the IP based on customers' requirements.
So people will ask, well, what differentiates Mixel from any other IP provider in this space?
Well, because we started very early on We have been doing MIPI for about 14 years now.
Okay.
And by the way, the MIPI Alliance is celebrating their 15 years anniversary this year.
15 years in
Right.
the Alliance, and you were 5 years early.
Yeah,
Well,
we were ready.
You were ready.
We were ready, yeah. So we started Mixel 5 years before the MIPI Alliance.
Right.
So when the MIPI Alliance started, we were very much ready, and we actually had an earlier IP which predates the MIPI that did the same function. So that's why we already was in the same kind of mobile applications. So when the MIPI Alliance started to serve that market, we were very ready. And so the point is, we have been in this market for very, very long. From the start, we have taped out hundreds of MIPI PHYs, and every time we tape it out, we optimize it, we make it smaller, less area, less power. We also through the years have generated multiple configurations so that we optimize it for different applications, like for example camera application versus display application, receiver versus transmitter. Additionally, we have optimized configuration for testability, because one of the important applications nowadays is automotive, and it has been for a while.
Yeah.
And of course, automotive safety, testability is very key. So we have, for many years now, had specific configuration optimized for that requirement.
Let's talk about challenges. Everyone knows that there's IP designers have challenges.
Sure.
But what are those for the designer, and what are those challenges going forward for Mixel?
Sure. Yeah, well, of course, there are technical challenges. There's always new nodes that we need to port to. There's many foundries, although as nodes become more challenging, there is less foundries. So in some ways, that's make it a little easier for us. But of course, we have to always be on the cutting edge in terms of the smaller nodes, and we are doing very well there. So that's also a challenge for everybody in that industry, right? In terms of Mixel specifically, I think the biggest challenge is to continue to attract the best and the brightest, which is not easy when it comes to senior talent. Right? So that's definitely a challenge. No matter where you go in the whole world, there is very limited number of people that can do this kind of expert work.
Yeah.
And so that is some challenge that we always working on.
Well, getting back to celebrating 20 years in the industry, that's a milestone. That's in itself, especially in this industry.
Sure.
But I'm not going to ask you what the next 20 years is going to look like, because of Moore's law.
Sure.
Everything changes so quickly. But I will ask, what do you see? How do you see Mixel in the next 5 years?
Sure. Well, certainly we'll continue to focus on MIPI to make sure that we dominate that market in terms of the market share. We want to be able to address any new MIPI requirements, and by attracting more senior resources and experts, we hopefully be able to duplicate the same kind of success we have had with MIPI in adjacent applications.
Fantastic. Well, that's great. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time with me today.
Sure.
Congratulations on the 20-year anniversary, and another 20, 30 more years. Of course, I think you'll want to retire before that.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh, I know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that just love what they do.
Oh, I know. Listen, so thank you again for Ashraf Takla. My name is Sean O'Kane, and we'll see you next time on Chip Estimate TV. Thanks so much.
Thanks.